Okay, so you guys should have been working on this problem. And if you have not, then you can pause, do the problem first, and then see if you got the correct answers for problem 1, 2, and 3. Problem number 1 is asking how many solutions does this system have? So when we talk about solutions, what are we talking about? The intersections, right? So how many intersections does this graph have? 1. And notice that I had already circled the 3 and the -1 on both tables because it's the same on both tables. If you look at table 1 and table 2, they don't have any point in common other than 3, -1. That's the only one that they have that it's the same. Same, okay? What point is this right here? 3, -1. That's the solution. 3, -1. Because that's the point that both lines, this line and this line, have in common. They share that point. Okay, so back to number 1. How many solutions are there? 1 solution. Okay? And number 2 said circle the solution, so I circled it right here, and it was already circled on the table. Circle the solution. What is the solution of this system? And we already said it, so what is the solution? 3, -1. Okay? And if you don't know by now, I want you to understand something. I want everybody to just pay attention. If the lines intersect, okay, if the system, the 2 lines intersect, that has 1 solution. If the lines are parallel, how many solutions are there? None. Why is it no solution? Why? Because they never cross. And yesterday, some of you saw this symbol. That means no solution. Okay? And what if you have one line on top of another line, and they share a whole bunch of points? Then that's infinite solutions. Okay, so again, I don't want you to forget that if your lines cross, it's 1 solution. So let's go back. Problem number 4. Now they gave us a table. Okay, they gave us a table. They gave us a table. They gave us actually 2 tables. Okay, and they're asking us to write the equations for the tables below. So we're going to put those 2 tables in Desmos, and we're going to use the formula y1 approximately mx1 plus b for the first one. And we're going to use the other formula y2 approximately mx2 plus b for the second one. Okay, so right now I want everybody to pause the video. I want you to put the tables in Desmos, and I want you to get me the equations for both tables using the y's of 1 and the y's of 2 equations. So if you finished putting those 2 tables in, let's see if you got the same thing that I have. So we're going to add a table, and you add the points on there. 1, enter, 2, enter, 3, and 4. Those are on the X, 1. Y1, I have 7, enter, 6, 5, and 4. Okay? And you can do the equation right then and there. You could say Y1 approximately mx1 plus b. it gives you the equation for that table, so you can write that down. And then the second table, we're going to add a table, another table. And now it has the 2's, right? X2 and Y2. So X2, I have 1, 2, 3, and 4 again. So 1, enter 2, 3, and 4. And on the other side, on the Y2, you have negative 2, 0, 2, and 4. And you add the linear regression, which is y's of 2. Don't forget you have to change the number. Approximately mx of 2 plus b. Okay, because now that's for my second table. So for my first table, I need you to write it down. You got m is negative 1 and b is 8. Okay? And for the second table, m is 2 and b is negative 4. So let me go back, negative 1 and 8. Y equals negative 1x plus 8. I'm going to change the color because that's my blue table. Y equals negative 1x plus 8. And then the second table was what? Y equals? What was the second table? 2x minus 4. Let me go check just to make sure. My m was 2, my b was negative 4, so that's 2x minus 4. Okay? How many solutions does this system have? So let's go look at our Desmos. Okay, they cross at 4, 4. They have one solution. So let's write that down. We have one solution. And our solution is at 4, 4. Can you find that on the table? On our table that they gave us, can we find that solution? Where is it? It's on both tables. It's 4, 4. That's the only point that they have in common. Okay? So you can find solutions in the table, and you can find solutions on the graph. Let's go to the back page. Let's go to the back page. I want you to look at my graphs. I was nice enough to give you the points, okay? Your paper has points. So I'm going to put them on here just so you see them. This point is 0, 2. And this point is 2, 0. That's for the first line. And then the second line, I gave you 4, 0. And I gave you 0, negative 4. So I can make a table out of those. 0, negative 4, and 4, 0 is my first table, and my second table is 0, 2, and 2, 0. You are going to put these in Desmos, just like we did. You're going to add a table for this one and this one. If I were you, I would not erase these. Look, the y's of 1, approximately mx of 1 plus b. Don't erase that. And I wouldn't erase this one either, y's of 2, approximately mx of 2 plus b. I would just change my tables. This is table 2, just change the numbers. And I would change table 1, just change the numbers. Okay? Because if not, you have to start all over and redo it again. When you finish, make sure you show it to me so that I can check it for you.